Alright, cryptocurrency traders, we're back. Check this out. EOS is under the microscope, guys, and for good reason. We decided to add the EOSUSD to our bearish positioning. As you know, our bearish positions on the cryptocurrency market are constantly growing, right? With every passing day, we get more and more convinced that we're in for a massive downside move. Now, we would like to take advantage of that knowledge, right, to capitalize on that conviction. And here's what we found, guys. The EOS, which we thought up until a few days ago that it's heading upwards. We thought it basically extended all of its potential on the way down because we thought it was basically having a downside correction. Now I want to show you what's going on, guys. I mean, a few weeks ago we noticed this, right? Remember, price was having this really lovely reaction on that black dotted line. Now that black dotted line here, guys, represents a full Fibonacci correction, 76.4%, right? From the very bottom to the very top. And we've seen that reaction. We thought that price was reacting to that very last correction level and probably ending that, ending up that downside correction and preparing for a full-fledged upside reversal. And before we were actually committing to a bullish position, we were concerned over, the general sentiment in the market, because we've seen some grim technical pictures, to say the least. So we decided to wait with this, right? Now, we think we've made the right decision. Looks like it, right? You can see how price is completely crashing that 3.2250 level, 76.4 last level of correction. Now, it seems to me that we're having a real breakdown here. Now, obviously, I may be wrong. Price could begin to pull up, leave a huge spike here, and end up above 3.2250 by the end of the week. That would mark a huge failure, basically a false breakdown, and that would mean that we're going to have here an explosive move upwards. But I find this scenario to be less likely. Let's just say that. Now, I'm saying this first because of, the general sentiment in the market, right? Wherever we look, we see a very negative bearish setup or a very negative bearish technical picture. So that's a first, right? Just correlation, simple correlation analysis would tell you that the EOS here is probably breaking down. Second, guys, if price could not turn around at this point, 76.4, and now crashing into that key level, that's usually a sign for a genuine breakdown. Let me show you how it looks like from the monthly perspective. I think that's definitely, speaks volume. And I'm talking about what I'm referring to here is that spike, guys. Take a look at that spike, right? Such an important vote of confidence in terms of, price trying to cross back above that key level. However, it fails miserably and begin to build up that huge shadow, eventually beginning to cross back below. And I have a strong feeling we have about a week to go to the end of the month. I have a strong feeling we're going to be closing below 3.2250 by the end of the month. And that's going to be a huge confirmation coming from the monthly, the monthly perspective. All right, so if we're breaking down, guys, and we decided to take action here, how deep we think price could go. So here's the potential, guys. Here's where we're aiming at. 152.57. That's almost a staggering 50% drop. All right. Now here's why. That's where the previous major low, determined back at the end of 2018, actually, we think that's where price is heading. We think price is going to chase and eventually take that previous major low around 152. That basically points out for a huge downside move. So it should be really fascinating to see how things are going to unfold here. We'll definitely come back to follow up on this one, guys. That's about that for the OZO. I wish you a nice trading day, and we'll be back tomorrow. Bye-bye.